Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Starship Flight 7 live coverage. Today is a very exciting day. Along with me, there will be a friend of mine, Darkstar, joining later today, just before the launch, giving you some, kind of giving you a rundown of the differences between Starship Block 1 and Block 2. We'll also look at some of the new stuff that we have been seeing on the new ship. Just drink a little bit of water. Always have your water nearby. Hydrate. So it looks like they delayed it. But that was a few minutes ago, so yeah. Yeah, so we don't have stream here, but I do have chat. So let's pull up here. Great. So how are y'all doing? Oh, hold on. You guys like the new setup? Kind of inspired by Everyday Astronaut. Hope it doesn't look too similar. Hey Lewis. Hey Ryan. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And I think the overlay is working. Let's go. So, how y'all doing? You guys ready for another Starship flight? It's gonna be exciting. So I'm all ready, bro. It's gonna be very exciting. So let's shall we start taking a look? No, first let me see your names in chat. Go to the chat, type even point period, just so I can see your name in chat. Give you a shout out to all you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. So in a little bit we'll go here. We'll go see here a rundown of Starship. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye here on SpaceX. So currently they're targeting 4:37 p.m. Central Time for the liftoff of Starship. So I can't wait, but I hope it doesn't delay because I need to get up. Yeah, at 6:25 a.m. Yeah. School is hard when you have a rocket launch. So, chat, what is up? Shall we get into the kind of seeing what's the differences on this flight? Oh my god, I had the road closures here popped up, but I think that's not gonna work anymore. So, well, let's take a look at some of the new things here. Let me see. So yeah, okay, so this is a very exciting flight. This is the first flight of a Block 2 ship. Starship will not scrub today. Yes, New Glenn launched earlier today. So sorry if I was not able to stream it. It was not that I was not able, but I just watched Joe's stream, Joe Barner's stream. It was so funny. DaVinci Resolve is being dumb right now, lol. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna work on my video this weekend. I'm gonna finish it, and fingers crossed next week I'll publish it. So 30-minute video. I spent an entire day recording the voiceover for it, and I still got some parts wrong, which I redone, by the way. So it's in progress. It's looking good. So yeah. So yeah. So this is the first flight of a Block 2 ship. It's gonna be so it's gonna be ship 33 and booster 14, which is yeah. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at the SpaceX website. So here we have the page here. So there's a few things right here that I want to point out. Let me just refresh this so make sure we have the most accurate date. There you go. So yeah, this is so this upcoming flight will feature so many things. So one of the new things is of course the Block 2 ship, but also they're gonna do, you know, another booster catch attempt, which hopefully which by the way, the previous catch attempt, the reason why they didn't you know, they did the booster offshore divert was not because of the booster or even what we thought was the communications tower. So they have like a little communications tower on top of the tower on pad A. And we thought it was because of that. It was kind of bent, probably due to, you know, the vibrations, and never actually saw that, but maybe, you know, maybe some debris could hit, or the plume, I don't know. And kind of bent over. That's now fixed, of course, but we thought it was that, but apparently it was not. It was some sort of sensor on the chopsticks. But they fixed that, and hopefully that will you know, we'll get another booster catch, which, oh my god, I'm so excited. You know, that first catch attempt was wild, and I can't wait to see it again. So, okay, what's next? We also have the first Starship deployment. So the first so there's going to be 10 dummy Starlink satellites, which are kind of like a simulation, like a demonstrators for the next generation of Starlink satellites, which is version 3. So those are going to be deployed. Those are, I've seen them load, and we'll check them out here. Let me see here. Ship 33 up close. Credits to Starship Gazer here. Hold on. There you go. You can see right here. Dumplings. Gosh, no, don't call them that. That's so rude. Anyways, we have a view here of Ship 33. This is again, this was on January 7th. Credit for Starship Gazer. Definitely follow him. Does amazing shots, like very up close, highly detailed, amazing. This is also one of the photographers that I used to, you know, do my renders and such, and get nice references. So yeah, you can see one of the workers here loading a Starlink simulator. So apparently we thought they load initially 10, but then we saw like 12, and then, but actually it's just like 10 Starlink satellites, and then there's like 2 like little, I don't know, structures to like hold them together. I really don't remember that. But, so yeah, 10 Starlink satellites are going to be deployed. So again, these are not the full-blown satellites. These are just demonstrators, just so they can test the payload system that they have, which is this payload, this PEZ dispenser, which is basically they have a full load of Starlink satellites, and they literally just spewed each Starlink, like they actually spewed pairs of 2s, not just one. So yeah, just basically it it spewts out from this window, and yeah, that will be exciting. Okay, so let's take a look at other things. Hold on, let me just put my camera here for a little second, just so I can fix a thing. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh god, I had this all prepared nicely. But yeah, hold on, almost there. Yeah, and also there's quite a few other cool things on the ship. So yeah, hold on. Okay, nice. Okay, let's continue our journey here. So once again, we have so let's talk about the next thing. So let me see here. Back to the SpaceX website. My keyboard more here. There you go. So also we'll see after, you know, the Starlink deployment, we'll also see multiple reentry experiments on today's flight. So it's probably some of those tiling experiments that we'll see. So during we were talking about the ship, by the way. The ship is what's going to re-enter back. Well, the booster also does it, but you know, through the atmosphere, and get all that beautiful plasma and such. So we'll see multiple re-entry experiments on the ship during re-entry, which is to gather, you know, in preparations for the okay, let me just clarify something. I'm sorry for this. This is my screen capture card. I had another one. I thought this one was better, but it's not. I'm gonna get it replaced with the Elgato Cam link. I promise. Anyways, back. So if this happens again, you know why. It's because it has to rely on the viewport, and then the viewport shuts, and oh my god. Anyways, Long story short, whatever. so so multiple reentry experiments, so we can so they can so in progress for the first ship catch attempt, which, by the way, if this ship land, soft splash down successfully, then Elon said that on the next flight, so flight 8, we'll get a ship catch, which brings lots of things like the orientation of like the belly flop and such, but I think we won't get into that on this stream. But yeah, so that's very exciting. Also, speaking of tiles, if I can show you another shot here. Wow, I'm really good at like not showing things. Okay, so as you can see in this shot, again, this was taken on January 12th by Starship Gazer. Again, awesome. You can see there's lots of tiles missing. So even you can see on SpaceX's shot, you can see there's a lot lots of tiles missing, and that's on purpose. So they are trying to they're trying to stress out, like they're like literally SpaceX. They built hardware and they just want to find the limitations of it. So that's how they do it. They like strip down the heat shield, like remove some tiles, and make like to test like whether those areas are subject to, plasma going in and all of that. Also, behind the tiles on block 2, and also we saw that on ship 30. By the way, if you didn't watch my changes to ship 30 video, go watch it. But anyways, on that in ship 31 as well, they had a backup layer, ablative layer, as kind of like a backup. So if the tile is like burnt, like let's say if a tile burns, like they'll still have that ablative layer that will basically just ablate the heat away, like burn the heat away with it. So it it takes a bit longer to reach the steel, basically, I think. Did I guess correct that, chat? I don't know. Anyways, but that's so yeah, they have this backup ablative layer to protect the ship, just kind of as a backup solution, plan B. You can see right here we have ship 33 here. This was ship 34, and this is ship 35. So yeah. Let me see here. So yeah, this is basically how they test these things. They just stress it out by removing the heat shield, like some tiles. We saw them doing this a few times as well, I believe. This is good, so they can this is their new generation of heat shield. If you don't know, gosh, I can't speak. Whatever. If you don't know, basically, also this is using the latest generation of the heat shield, along with the full ablative layer. So I believe on ship 30 and ship 31, they were using kind of a test ablative layer. This one is the full thing. So that's very exciting to see. Again, if you notice here in this picture, you can see a little bit of that ablative layer. Also, one cool thing to note about this ship is that, as you can see right here, these pins where the tiles attach to, where the hell are the tiles? Well, as you probably notice on ship 31, when it launched, they stripped out that heat shield, and it's basically like, you don't need tiles here in this area. Like, you're just adding more tiles, and also, this is going to be like, you get, like, basically, this area of the tiles is also going to, affect, like, the chopstick catching, so, like, the area where the chopsticks, contact the ship. So, that's another, another point there. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. So yeah. Okay, on to the next thing about the ship. We're on the ship, by the way. So yeah, we saw multiple engine static fires. So let's take a look at those. I hope I'm not. Yeah. So this is ship 33. It rolled out to Massey's. This is a bit of a time, a few weeks ago. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year, December 15th. So this is where they did a full vacuum and sea level Raptor engine static fire. So they static fired on the Massey's test site flame trench setup thing on the test stand, and they fire it to, you know, make sure that the thing works, you know. But yeah, it looks so cool here. But yeah, they did with all the vacuum engines and sea level, but that's not just the only test they did. As you probably know, their SpaceX needs for an orbital, like for Starship to be able to reach orbit, and this is the reason why SpaceX is not going orbital still. If you don't know, Starship actually goes to suborbital or just shy of orbit velocity, so it doesn't reach orbit technically. So this is the reason why is basically because they have to do a deorbit burn. So once you've entered orbit, of course gravity will pull you down, you know, but that will take a lot of time. But if if you're doing a mission, you need to deorbit your spacecraft so you can get back down and stuff. If you play Kerbal Space Program, you know what I'm saying. If you know the Starship program, I'm just sorry for annoying you with this, but anyways, basically, for Starship to reach orbit, it needs to also perform a deorbit burn, so it doesn't end up as space junk for the next few years. So, what they also did is a single engine static fire, also on the Massey's test site. So this, I believe this was it on the same day? I'm not sure. But this was, I'm not sure if this was the day after. I remember watching this, but I don't remember the day. You can see, by the way, some of the ice falling, onto the frame. So that's the ice that gets built up. So that's really cool. So slow motion shot, you can see a single Raptor engine. So that's all, like all the tests that SpaceX have been doing so far, they've only using a single Raptor engine. So on they were supposed to do this way back on flight 3, but they didn't do that due to roll oscillations with ship 29. No, 28. Yeah, that was the ship. 29 was the one that got the flap, you know, kind of damaged. That survived, but yeah. So again, this one, we'll see here. I'm not paying attention to the countdown. Oh my god. Time is flying by. But anyways, but they're also going to do, again, they're going to do another of these tests with a single Raptor engine. Again, it's just to qualify, make sure that it works. So when they go to the full thing, which maybe we're speculating that on the next flight, so flight 8, not only, you know, it's going to go orbital. The ship is going to go orbital, and it's actually probably going to deploy some Starlink satellites. So the first V3 Starlink satellites. Again, this is all speculation, but yeah. So they need these this data to be able to do all of that. So we got another cool shot of the vehicle. You can see the flame trench. So again, the flame trench, for those that don't know, is a little, basically like a hole where the fire comes out. And it's diverted sideways off the vehicle, so it doesn't, you know, if you probably notice, if you were here a long time ago, you probably knew that the old static fire stands, just on, like, unlike, I think it was SN8, really, when they did, like, some static fires, like, concrete just what is the word? It kind of just spread off, and even some parts like making contact with the vehicle's structure. And you know, you don't want to have concrete pieces flying off at, you know, a few kilometer, at a decent velocity, let's say, and potentially destroying your ship. So yeah. So yeah, that's the shot. So let's see what we have next. So after this, let's also look at the decals on the ship. Close this up. Okay, before we take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at the decals. Now the interesting thing on this is that, oh my god, once again my camera's dead. Once again, no, actually on this, if you've been paying attention to like how like SpaceX kind of like tweets before launching, and they have the ship with all the beautiful decals and all that. I wonder why they don't do that with the booster. I think it makes sense, but still in my brain it's kind of like, why don't they do that in the booster? I don't. Let me listen to your put your take in chat why they don't put decals on the booster. But basically, if you've been watching, the first few vehicles, they've always placed the decal on this, like on the nose cone. But on this on block 2, apparently they decided to shift that to the payload bay. Why it's called payload bay for those that don't know as well, because there's the payload section here. So there's S33 logo, so that's the ship. So ship 33, S stands for ship, and then we have the Mechazilla. I have no idea why they put the Mechazilla. Also, it has some cute little chopsticks. So yeah, it's love SpaceX, but they're not catching it. But hey, maybe it's because it's the last one before they catch the ship. Let me see before we go here. Oh, we're 1 hour, still a bit away. Okay, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Okay. Now, one of the interesting things that I've somehow forgot to talk about is, one, the payload volume of the vehicle has decreased slightly due to like I believe it's because of the tanks. So the methane and liquid oxygen like placement, and also kind of stretched a little bit, so that kind of reduces the payload volume. But also the forward flaps, so these are the forward flaps, and they have been changed dramatically. So on previous if you probably know me, I'm not gonna get into this rant, but you probably know me as I kind of don't like this design. I loved Ship 30 because I made a video on it, and I just love it, the design. But hey, actually, it's kind of cool because people were like, dude, this looks awful. Like, yeah, it kind of looks weird, but now we're like all used to it. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. Also, you can see we have 4 cameras. So just like with Ship 31 and Ship 30, we have 1 camera on each flap, looking at each flap. So they, they're engineering cameras, and also they kind of share it on the stream. So that's cool. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's talk about the flaps. So the flaps are very interesting. They have been they shrunken a little bit in size, and they also have been positioned away from the heat shield. So when the air, like, imagine this is like the aft section, and like the airflow of the plasma going through, it actually doesn't make contact with the surface of the flap. So that will minimize damage, which is what SpaceX has been trying to do for a little bit of time, that we have been also observing on previous flights. So that will help a little bit, and also just with control. Now it kind of looks like Joe Barnard would say, it kind of looks goofy, but I don't know if someone like with this little, I think this is a vent, I'm not sure. People on Spitter, Space Twitter, Space community are going insane because they can't figure out what is this, but probably just like the cowbell vents that we see on the booster. But you can draw this little smiley face, some eyes, be the penguin. I've seen a lot of like penguin memes just referring to the Starship Block 2 in this new nose cone design as the penguin. But anyways, so yeah, let's get on to catching hardware. So let's take a look. Okay, so first off, these are Starlink antennas. So right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but this is these some Starlink antennas. And right here, you see this little pin sticking out? Oh my god, that's the exciting. As SpaceX is preparing for the next flight, this will flight 8, which will be the first flight that will hopefully catch the ship back at the launch tower. Be very exciting. They are they have to experiment with new like the mechanism that's going to catch, like, is going to hold on to the ship. So they're still going to use catch pins just like they do for the booster, but they have to be slightly different in order, to survive re-entry, and also, just basically survive re-entry and be strong enough. Also, so yeah. So basically, this design has like some of these tiles kind of go outwards a little bit to kind of make like a cone shape thing. And then we have this basically kind of looks like the booster catch pins, but it's covered with heat shield tiles, which kind of makes sense. I'm not sure if this is ablative material though, but it might be. But again, this is not for catching the ship. The ship is actually going to do something like the booster did previously, which is land on a virtual tower. So basically, it's kind of like imagining there's a tower there, and it kind of just, you know, lands there and simulates, but it thinks it's landing on the real thing, but it's not. So it's going to gather a lot of data. But again, this is going to also gather a lot of data in the sense of the structural, because we thought that like there was like a picture, I can't remember, like a picture of one of, I think it was ship 25, which had like this little hole in it, and on this, you know, on one of this right here actually, and I thought it was going to be some sort of like pin which was going to retract, or like swivel, like fold out. But to be honest, also Ryan Hansen Space, shout out to you, my boy Ryan. Um, animation uploaded, great. I'll watch it. I'll watch it soon. As I was saying, it's not like if you do the fold out design, like it's not gonna be structurally, it's not gonna be as strong because you have, you know, you have to have a motor, and you know, you don't have, maybe you can have like, I don't know, like the system would kind of be complex. And again, this is why SpaceX is doing like all, like rocket science is literally what is the cheapest way, and also what is the most efficient way to get to orbit, and how much, like, and try to get as much payload to orbit as possible. So everything, so aka what I mean by this, if you're not a space nerd, your rocket has to be freaking light. So yeah, as light as possible. So yeah, and as structurally integral as possible. Structural integrity. Wow, I'm really awful with this pronunciation thing, so let's move on. Right here, we'll also see right here, you can see right there, those are also some of the lifting alignment pins. So those are what also help stack the ship. Those are where the stabilizers, I believe, will go. So yeah, and also you can see there's kind of like this stainless steel structure kind of sticking out as well. Those are probably the same way as the booster, like Ryan Henson Space calls them, the like the transition stringer ramps, which is kind of like to help transition from the circular section to the stringers, basically. In this case is just to be able to pass over this, so it's just kind of a little transition for that. There's also some new changes, including, let me see here. I posted a short on this, but it was a short, so yeah. Also, yeah, again, including a 75% increase in propellant volume, the vacuum jacketing of feed lines, a new feed line system for the vehicle's vacuum Raptor engines, improved avionics module for controlling the vehicles, valves, and sensors, and some other cool things. So yeah, that's I think, you know, you can read more about this, so yeah. But that's the basic rundown. So yeah. Hold on. So yeah, that's I think that's about it on the ship. I don't know, chat. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? So yeah, there's some new changes to this block ship, which again, we'll have a friend of mine joining to talk to you about some of the basic changes. Also, you know, slight preview, you know, you probably notice some raceways and some vents and some other things, but stay tuned for the other things that we have. But overall, that's it. You can see here is the stack, so this is the photo that's in the thumbnail. But yeah, that's it. Just in time for my camera to die. Amazing. But yeah, that's it. Let me know if I missed something in chat. By the way, if you have any questions, dude, let me know in chat, bro. Why you're not asking? I mean, if you think it's stupid, it's not. But just put it in chat, and I'll answer anyways. Love having this little Q&A with you guys. It's always fun. So yeah, currently we are roughly 40. Sorry, I can't read. 54 minutes away from a launch, hopefully here, um, from Starship. Have I'll promise this wouldn't be the only times I'll say, but make sure like and subscribe. I'm gonna release a 30-minute long video soon in the next few days about small sat launch vehicles. So the upcoming ones. It's very exciting. Also, it's kind of fitting because Gilmore Space is actually in progress to receiving their launch approval. And also, which one was? Oh, RFA. Spoiling some things. RFA got their I think they got the launch license for the launch. I'm not so sure. I saw a news article that talked about them receiving a license, so that's gonna be cool. Any questions, let me know in chat, because you guys know I'm bored and I need questions. Prop load soon, thankfully. Oh, let's take a look at that. Guys, chat, look at my screen. Okay. Forgot to we've taken a look at some of the information. So let's take a look at the timeline. So here we go. So at T-minus 1 hour, I mean, this is all in the past a bit, but we'll still run down because we still have some time to go through. So at 1 hour and 15 minutes, the SpaceX flight director conducts a poll and verifies go for propellant load. So, they see if if they are a go for propellant load. So propellant load, prop load, so filling the tanks with propellant. So that's not saying that they're go for both, and then they will start individually loading. So which after that comes T-minus 45 minutes and 54 seconds comes ship locks liquid oxygen load underway. So by the way, Starship uses methane as its fuel and liquid oxygen as its oxidizer, which are then, just like Falcon 9, chilled down using subcoolers, and then go from the tank farm to the subcoolers, and then go to the tower and vehicle. But I don't know. I'm a Starship nerd, but I'm not a Starship Giga nerd. Keep that in mind. But anyways, the lock starts loading. So that already passed. Then at T-minus 43 minutes, ship liquid methane, so the fuel, load underway. So this is both for the ship. After that comes the booster. So at T-minus 41 minutes and 24 seconds, booster fuel load underway. So that's liquid methane. And then 35 minutes and 28 seconds, booster locks load underway. So liquid oxygen. After that, at 3 minutes 20 seconds, 19 minutes and 40 seconds, Raptor begins engine chill on the booster and ship. And then after that, at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, ship propellant load complete. So they complete loading both tanks with the propellant. And then 2 minutes and 50 seconds, booster propellant load complete, the same thing. Then at 30 seconds, so now let's go to below terminal count. We have the SpaceX flight director verifies go or no go for launch. Please go. Actually, whether I've noticed some of the early cameras, and yeah. And then we have the 10 at T-minus 10 seconds, the flame director deflector activation. Is that I think that's the water cooled steel plate, which just so by the way, it's kind of part of the deluge system, which just shoots out water on all sides of the orbital launch mount, or OLM, to kind of, it's kind of, you kind of can consider it as to prevent fires, but it's mostly to dampen the sound of the vehicle as well. So at T-minus 3 minutes, look at my face, like, no, I can't read, bro. At T-minus 3 seconds, the Raptor ignition sequence begins. So they light the engines in pair. I'm not sure how is exactly the sequence, but they light the engines in pairs. They just don't like, there's 33 engines on the first stage, super heavy, which is the booster. That's what we're going to see return. There's 33 engines and they don't light that all of those 33 Raptor engines all at once. They light individually in pairs and groups, so that's also just more efficient. And then at T-minus 0, excitement is hopefully guaranteed. I mean, liftoff, please. Here you can see a kind of little profile. Let's go after the flight. So we'll at T-minus 2 seconds, so not at T0, at 2 seconds, T+2 seconds. So again, we've went from T-minus, so times minus, until, so it goes from to the launch basically, and now we are after the launch. So after the launch at T+2 minutes, 2 seconds, we have liftoff. So that's when the vehicle, lifts off. Then at T+1 minute and 2 seconds, max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure. That's the most stress the structure of the vehicle experiences during liftoff. So that's like where the aerodynamic, like the loads on the vehicle are the highest. Like it's kind of, I don't know how to kind of say it. It kind of feels like it's, being pressured, because it's the atmospheric stress. So if, again, this is like a very important milestone in every rocket launch. If the vehicle passes max Q, its structures are approved, basically. So the structure of the vehicle can withstand, the launch. After that, at T+2 minutes and 32 seconds, super heavy MECO, or not main engine cutoff, but most engines cut off, because they cut off all of the engines except for the three sea level engines, I believe, to maintain the fuel and oxidizer at the bottom of the tank, so it doesn't experience weird things that, again, which actually caused an explosion during Booster 9 on flight, Flight 2, yeah. After that, we'll see hot staging. So again, Starship doesn't use, like Falcon 9 doesn't stage, like normally. It has this hot staging ring that you probably noticed here. You can see right here, this hot staging ring right there. So that they basically use it to, it's basically like, so first of all, let me explain what hot staging is for those that don't know. Basically, hot staging is where you still attach to the bottom stage and you light your engines first. So you make sure you have those ignited, and after that you detach, separate from the stage. That's why it's called hot staging, because you're literally almost frying your first stage. That's why, they had to go a lot of tests. By the way, CSI Starbase made this incredible video, actually 2 series of videos on like hot stage. No, one was for the hot stage. And yeah, there's a lot of, things involved for the structural, for the structure there of the hot stage. After that, we have the hot stage will jettison. So until they find a solution to incorporate the hot stage, because when they originally did all of this, they weren't accounting for the mass of the hot stage ring. So that will be jettisoned at 3 minutes 32 seconds. Let's speed run a few of these. I don't want to be talking all day. I want to see this thing. So at 6 minutes 35 seconds, Super Heavy landing burn starts. So Super Heavy doesn't do a entry burn, unlike Falcon 9 and other rockets like we saw with Blue Origin with New Glenn. It actually is designed to not perform a entry burn. So that's really cool. Sorry for my camera. Okay, after that, at 3 minutes 30 seconds, we'll T plus 3 minutes 30 seconds. No, we're, oh god. Boost back? No, it's not, it's, we missed boost back. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is such a mess. So at T plus 2 minutes 46 seconds, we'll see the booster boost back burn startup. So they will between startup, like between the startup and shutdown, that's the time when they have that they have to verify go or no go for tower catch, because during the flight the booster and the tower are in constant communication and are verifying different criteria to evaluate whether they can go for the catch or not. So yeah, so moving on, we have the so gosh, this is okay. So at 6 minutes 26 seconds, we'll have super heavy is transonic. Then at 6 minutes 35 seconds, landing burn start. Then at 6 minutes 55 seconds, we'll have the entry burn, the landing burn shutdown, and hopefully being caught. Please, no offshore divert. So again, if they don't go for the catch, they will the booster will default to a offshore divert, meaning that they will not proceed with the catch to starbase, and they will instead do a soft splashdown like we saw with the first few flights down into the Gulf of Mexico. And then at 6 minutes 55, yeah. Then at 8 minutes 53 seconds, ship engine cut off. So that's when the ship cuts off the engines on, so the Raptor engines on ship. Then 17 minutes 33 seconds, payload deploy demo. So that's when they will deploy the 10 dummy Starlink satellites. Hopefully we can see that in daylight. I'm not sure actually, but we'll see here. Then at 37 minutes 33, we'll see another, just like we saw with the previous test flight on flight 6, they will do a in-space relay demo. I think that was with flight 6. Then at 47 minutes and 25 seconds, we'll see the ship entry, so re-entry. Then at 1 hour, 3 minutes, 12 seconds, we'll see the ship is transonic. And then at 1 hour, 4 minutes, 26 seconds, the ship will be subsonic, so it's not sonic anymore. So transonic means that I think it's going faster than the speed of sound, and then subsonic means is that it's under the speed of sound. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I did saw the Ryan Hansen Space video. 1 minute and 1 hour, 6 minutes, 12 seconds. We'll see the landing burn startup and flip. So that's when they do, like we saw with the previous flight tests and back in the suborbital hop days, where they did the belly flop transition to vertical. That'll be very cool to see. I'll say, do they do the landing flip before the landing burn? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Maybe it's just confusion. 1 minute 6 1 hour 6 minutes 18 seconds landing burn, and finally 1 hour 6 minutes 38 seconds an exciting landing and a finish for this flight. So very exciting flight. I can't wait to see here. So yeah, let's let me refresh here. So yeah, we're a little bit away from the flight. So yeah, okay. Give me a sec. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Hold on. No, I think this is good. Okay. I'll pull up the live stream when it starts. Let me pull up here. Okay, so let me read some questions here in chat. So if you have any questions, feel free to tag me in chat and I'll try to read it as best as I can. Thank you for everyone that's still joining here. RFA just got approved, yeah. Alright guys, I have another view of Starship LOL. Have a good launch. Thank you, Ryan. So if you have any questions, let me know in chat. Let me fix here, let me see here. Okay, so we got an update here. Looks like my friend will not join, so you guys won't have a block to run down, unfortunately. But we already kind of went on. We kind of already kind of saw what they're gonna do. So yeah. Let's see here. Let me try to pull up the stream here. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me pull up the SpaceX stream. The SpaceX live stream. There we go. And then we also have the other screen share, which is right here. We'll do SpaceX. There we go. Okay, awesome. So we'll pop that up here. Okay, there we go. No, for now, let's still. Man, I'm having fun, you guys. I'm having fun with the stream. Any questions, y'all? Let me know in chat. It's very exciting. Hold on. Is my countdown timer correct? Let me adjust it with the NSF one. Not with the NSF one, from the next spaceflight one. So hold on, give me a sec here. How y'all doing? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? Yeah, my countdown is actually pretty well. It's pretty decent. Any questions? Again, leave them in the chat. I don't have software yet to display it on the stream, but I can. But there is a chat section. Oh god, I'm off left pointing. Right here, you can see right here. Chat section. So if you want, ask your questions in there. I'm not British. I promise. So let's go right here. There we go. Oh god. Now it's off. Amazing. Well, you guys want any questions in chat? Any questions you guys have? Man, if I had a stream deck, this would be very funny. But I don't have. Guys, I'm not Joe Barnard. Come on. Come on, babe. I'm not Joey B. Joseph Bislington. Let me get the countdown updated. Gosh. It's really hard to be a good streamer, you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna make funny jokes. Because they're awful. How are you all? Let's see here. Any updates from SpaceX? Man, I don't want to risk loading. Oh, Starship team is go for prop load. Wow, I'm really good at keeping you guys updated. Thanks, oh my god. Okay. So let's see here. Let's put the timeline here and let's observe based on info. So T-minus, so the next thing that we'll have, so the booster's already underway. So we should have, so as of right now, the booster locks load underway. The booster locks load should be beginning. The next event will be chill on Raptor. Man, I really need to get the new webcam, the new Stream Deck, not Stream Deck, but the cam link. I don't know if I can. No, I can't point. There's I can. There is the Elgato one from Elgato, but it's I don't like it. I'll get the cam link also because it's way more compact. Anyways, I don't have much else to say here. Any questions you guys have for me to answer? Oh my god, SpaceX should start. Oh my god, here we go, y'all. Yeah, still rocking that intro, baby. Let's go. Exciting. Oh, you can't hear it. I'm sorry. Is that good? Excitement guaranteed, bro. Okay, let me switch here. Here we go, baby.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 7th flight test of Starship. It is currently 4:03 p.m. Central Time here at Starbase, Texas, and it is a beautiful and breezy afternoon for another flight around the world. I'm Kate Tice, Senior Quality Systems Engineering Manager at SpaceX, and I'm joining Dan for my first ever in-person Starship launch at Starbase. You can see the rocket behind us. It's mind-blowing. This is quite the view, Dan.
No better seat in the house, no better thing to talk about a rocket as you watch it launch. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Starbase for another Starship launch. I'm Dan Hewitt from SpaceX Communications. We are at T-minus under 33 minutes and counting. Our T0 time coming a little after the bottom of the hour. Now, Starship program has brought us nonstop excitement back in 2024. This year shaping up to be even bigger.
Absolutely. We're looking at even more launches of Starship this year with tons of exciting firsts starting
Jesse's
today.
not joining
Flight
you guys.
7 has a lot in store, from Starship's next generation upper stage design on its first flight today to deploying the first simulated Starlink satellites and the second booster catch attempt. We're kicking off 2025 in style here in the Lone Star State. So hold on to your butts because it's going to be a wild year.
And it's all ramping up as we chase after that full reusability for the world's biggest rocket. And we're going to be with you today every step of the way. Also joining us, though, amid a very excited crowd growing over there in Hawthorne, is Jesse Anderson. Jesse, how's everything going in LA?
Hey, Dan and Kate, everything is all good here on the factory floor. We're just outside of mission control, and we're T-minus 31 minutes away, but we already have a really big crowd here building. There you go. Starting to build up here. Every flight of Starship has made
very
huge
exciting,
progress,
guys.
and today is another exciting one. We're joined by Starship, Raptor, and Starlink teams here with me today, and everyone is getting super excited for this flight test. So with that in mind, I expect it to get very loud in here soon. But for now, I'm going to hand it back over to you guys at Starbase for a quick look back at the flights that brought us here today.
Hey, thanks, Jesse. Now, the more we fly safely, the faster we learn. Faster we learn, the sooner we realize full and rapid reuse. The previous 6 flight tests proved we're on the right track. Each one of those tests provides a ton of invaluable data and, of course, some pretty great views along the way.
Oh, yeah. Every one of those tests informed the upgrades that are debuting on today's flight test. And, you know, we've all been watching this, following through the incredible testing campaign for every flight. And, man, I can't wait for today as well as everything else we've got planned this year.
Just a recap of what happened just before this flight test. Our most recent one was back in November 19th. That was Flight 6. It lifted off at 4 p.m. Central from Starbase, Texas, just a couple miles over our shoulder.
It was a gorgeous
under
sunset
30 minutes.
Ascent. Let's take a look.
Oh, they were playing the recap.
Attention all flight crew members, flight is go for launch.
It's beautiful views. Also, we saw the OLM cam for the first time.
It's been just over a month since Flight 5. Goal is to get that turnaround time down to hours.
Look at that.
We have liftoff.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. The Twitter is not working with me.
Stage separation.
30 seconds.
There we go.
Decision.
Booster offshore diverge.
Tune in and watch the ship fly around planet Earth.
It's kind of has a different vibe to this broadcast. This one.
Relight demo startup.
And
Shutdown. Starship is at
they are, they're kind of Kate Tice is not with Jesse. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But yeah. It'll be exciting.
Starship has landed.
All right, now today's flight test is going to look pretty similar profile-wise to that last one, and honestly the last couple. So everything starts off as always.
Oh,
with
new
liftoff.
graphic.
The Super Heavy igniting those 33 Raptor engines. Super Heavy going to power us through that initial ascent, get Starship on its way to space before we get to the hot stage maneuver.
Exactly. The ship will then ignite engines while it's still attached to the booster. That will allow us to separate the two stages. That booster will leave a few engines on for that flip and return back here to Starbase for a catch at the launch tower.
And while booster catch is blowing our minds, ship keeps going all the way to space, gets into its suborbital trajectory. Got a couple
Yay.
on-orbit things. We're going to deploy our first test satellites. Also going to relight a Raptor engine while in space. That all sets us up then for re-entry.
As we have seen on the previous flights, courtesy of Starlink, that
Yeah, this is gonna
re-entry
be so
period
exciting.
gives us such gorgeous views. It's like just a rainbow flow of colors as the ship re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. The ship will relight its engines, perform a flip maneuver for a soft water landing in our targeted location in the Indian Ocean. And that will once again be daylight given our later launch window. So today's flight test will be launching the next generation of Starship. It'll attempt the
Dude,
first
why
payload
is the-
deployment test, fly multiple re-entry.
Why is the mouse not? Why is the
Of course,
cursor?
the launch and return of the Super Heavy booster back to the launch site right there behind us.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing, but ship, kind of the star of the show for a lot of stuff today. A huge block of
Dude,
upgrades to
it's
Starship
26
This
minutes!
flight test
Oh my god, there it
reinforcing
is!
the ability to
Oh,
start
this is
off up
cute.
top. Those forward flaps got a redesign.
Yeah.
They shrunk in size. We shifted them towards the top of the vehicle, away from the heat shield. That's going to make it significantly less exposed to re-entry heating. And then Starship itself, we made it about 2 meters taller. So we stretched it up to about 52 meters.
It's
That allowed us to add
one
25%
ring
more
taller
propellant
than the
volume,
previous one.
along with a bunch of propulsion upgrades like vacuum jacketing of those feed lines to the engines, an entirely new feed line system for the Raptor vacuum engines, an improved avionics module for propulsion, all that adding performance and the ability to fly longer missions.
And just like on Flight 6, tiles have been purposely removed to stress test vulnerable areas. This time we're doing it across the entire vehicle, including in critical areas as we use this flight to push the boundaries of Starship's capabilities. And for re-entry experiments, multiple metallic tiles are
there it
being
is.
tested, as you can see there on your screen, including some that have a version with active cooling.
Then the vehicle's avionics, its brains, got a complete redesign. Some of the new things, we've got 4 of these upgraded Starlink terminals that combine Starlink, global navigation, and RF communications into a single unit. And then on the sides of the vehicle, we have these catch fittings. They're non-structural, but we're going to be able to see how they perform thermally during re-entry. We also smoothed part of that tile
Yeah, did I
line,
mention
to
it's
address
not
some hotspots
structural?
that we saw during entry on the last flight.
Now the ship and the booster, they weren't the only thing to get some upgrades on the ground side. Several radar sensors will be tested on the tower catch arms as we experiment with additional ways to measure distance.
Dude, that
between the
looks so
arms and the
weird.
vehicle while we prepare
Dude,
for
I
ship
missed the
catch.
old one.
Now this is just a handful of
Oh
the
my
many
god.
upgrades
25
included on
minutes,
this
let's
flight
go.
that make this the most capable Starship that we've flown so far.
And then something really cool has me super excited. We're going to be deploying 10 Starlink simulators that are similar in size to our next generation Starlink satellites. With pretty unparalleled payload capacity and full reusability, Starship's going to be able to deploy our more advanced V3 Starlink satellites, which is going to help us continue to revolutionize global connectivity. Each of those Starlink V3 launches on Starship is going to add about 60 terabits per second of capacity.
That looks so weird. I'm sorry.
And
That no-scope looks so weird, bro. What the frick?
We're getting with
Oh
every
my god.
V2 mini flight on a Falcon 9 right now. That just helps further Starlink's impact in the coming years as we expand access to high-speed internet all around the world and eventually beyond. And those Starlink simulators are going to be on the same suborbital trajectory as Starship, and they're expected to demise upon entry. Starship itself, its trajectory looks very similar to all of our last several flights, suborbital, splashdown targeted into the Indian Ocean, a couple hundred miles off the western coast of Australia. And then the other on-orbit thing we're doing is going to be relighting a single Raptor engine while in space. We knocked that out last time. V2 ship, new propellant system. Let's do it again on this one.
Ship's going to be busy. Now, of course, we can't forget to add that today's super heavy booster is reflying flight-proven hardware for the first
Yeah, I
time.
forgot to mention
a
that.
Raptor engine that flew on the booster that was caught during
There we
Starship's
go,
fifth flight test. You can see it
314.
there on your screen.
We knew it.
This flight-proven
We
engine,
knew
we've
it.
got Raptor
We knew it.
314 there, hence why there's a piece of pie on this nozzle. Maybe we can get that image rotated so you can see it a little bit better. Yep, there we go. If you didn't already know, we like our jokes around here. So that's what we have planned for today's flight test, and so far everything is on track as we continue to count down. We're now within 23 minutes of launch. We're at 22 minutes and 52 seconds. Everything continues to look
slime
still
by,
a little
bro.
breezy, but that's okay for us.
Yeah, we set up our desk in a wind tunnel today. It's probably windier here than it is anywhere else, but weather's cooperating, really clear skies, no rain today, still well within our limits for booster launch or catch. Not tracking any issues on vehicle as we continue to count down. We're still loading prop on board. Our range team also reporting that the range looks like it will be clear at our current T0. So that's super important. We're going to keep an eye on that all the way up to
Dude,
the
New Glenn and Starship on the same day. Let's go. I'm sorry, this is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Over the weekend, we lifted the ship on top of the super heavy booster. Hours ago, we cleared the site of all personnel, and of course, our flight controllers came on console, some of them sitting in the building behind Dan and I. And as Dan mentioned, the range team was deployed. They are standing by in the Gulf to make sure that the booster has a clear to return back to here at the launch tower, but also they're located in the Indian Ocean, standing by to make sure that the targeted landing
Oh,
zone
so there will be a
for
NASA
the
plane, I
ship,
think,
is
flying
also
by,
clear as well.
flying over
We
the
knock
landing
out
site
a
for
whole
the
bunch of
ship.
things in the
So we
hours
should get
before
footage of
launch.
that.
We do an
Not
alignment
in,
on all
probably
the
not in
flights,
live,
navigation and
but after,
control.
maybe. I don't know,
Tank
not
purges,
sure.
pressure checkouts, make sure we're
So
ready
yeah,
for prop
very
load,
exciting.
check the booster, quick disconnects, and the ship one. We demate the chopsticks. We actually do a little wiggle check on them, make sure we have control, as we're going to be using those for catch. Load up all of the hydraulics that are on the tower, and then we did the initial locks and methane chills, getting them ready for prop load.
Now, speaking of prop load, we conducted the go, no-go poll for prop load at 3:30, so a little bit less than an hour ago. All was good there. Prop load is underway. The LOX load on the booster started at T-minus 45 minutes, and fuel started at T-minus 43 minutes. booster fuel will start at T-minus 41 minutes, and then locks on the booster started at T-minus 35. So that will all wrap up at T-minus 3 minutes and 20 minutes on the ship side, and at T-minus 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the booster side. So everything is looking good. Propellant is loading.
Yeah, looks like we're about half full of everything on booster, 3/4 of the way there on ship. Looking good for a launch today. With that, though, let's jump over. Let's check back in with Jesse real quick and all of our teams out at Hawthorne.
Thanks, Dan and Kate, and great to hear the updates with the vehicle as we prepare for liftoff. There is a lot more people here, as expected.
Let's go. You guys are doing an amazing work.
Love it. All the Raptor engines are built here, so there's a lot of that team here in the crowd, so they have a strong connection to the Starship flight today. Every flight test gets us closer to a fully operational Starship, which gets us closer to our ultimate goal to make humanity a multiplanetary species. To establish cities on Mars, we're going to need high-cadence, low-cost flights.
Oh, 20 minutes! Oh my god, you guys, this is flying by. Holy crap. Oh my god, it's gonna be so exciting.
That will be able to unlock our multi-planet future.
I'm sorry, neighbors. I'm gonna shout so much. I'm gonna explode when that booster. Oh my god, if they catch that booster, oh my god, it's so exciting. Oh, here we go.
2025 promises to be huge for Starship and our journey to Mars, with our first trip currently planned for the end of 2026.
I got like.
Between the reusability, low cost, and heavy lift capabilities, this all comes together to help us deliver up to 100 people at a time to destinations both near and far, and to deliver payloads farther and at a lower cost than any other vehicle.
It's
We'll be
exciting.
able to launch more massive payloads than anything else
god.
flying or in development today, capable of sending things like giant space telescopes or the next generations of space stations into orbit on a single launch. So while today's flight is just a test, the future is much closer than we realize. But one flight test at a time. So let's head back to Dan and Kate for a closer look at Starship.
Thanks, Jesse. Starship features two major parts: the ship, which has 6 Raptor engines, and the Super Heavy booster, which has 33 Raptor engines. The Raptor engine is a reusable methane-oxygen staged combustion engine that powers the Starship system and has twice the thrust of the Falcon 9 Merlin engine. Now, just like we saw flights 1 through 6, the current iteration of Starship is an experimental vehicle flying for development. As we mentioned earlier, today's flight is debuting a ton of upgrades that we've had in the works in order to increase Starship's reliability and performance. Several of these upgrades will also unlock our ability to fly longer missions, something that we'll want to do as we start doing orbital flights around Earth.
And then to get an even better sense of just how big Starship is, we can start here. Let's take a person about 2 meters tall. Towering over that, you got your Millennium Falcon clocking in at 35. Just above that, we've got a Falcon 9 rocket, payload fairing attached. Double that height, you're up at 70 meters. And then topping it all off, nearly twice the size, it's a fully stacked Starship, up to 123.
Dude, that's massive.
2 meters taller.
That's so big. Like, the booster is
ship,
as
52
tall
meters, super heavy booster,
as a
71.
Falcon
And
9.
what's super
Like,
fun
oh my
is we're
god,
gonna
like,
make ship
what
and
the heck?
booster even taller in the future.
No, SpaceX, no. I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, not in a good way. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the stretch design.
Moving up the
Hate
rocket,
it.
the ship
If you know me,
features
you
6
know
Raptor
my
engines.
hate for V3
3
Starship.
optimized for sea level performance and
Block
3
3, whatever you
optimized
wanna call
for
it.
vacuum performance. Raptor Vacuum, or RVAC, is a similar design to the Raptor engine, but features a larger exhaust section and a larger expansion nozzle to maximize the engine's efficiency in space. Our upgraded ship that we're debuting today carries about 300 more tons of propellant than the last flight's ship, bumping it up from 1,200 metric tons to about 1,500 metric tons. It's a lot. The ship is designed for vertical takeoff and landing on any hard surface. Now, the ship is also outfitted with
my god!
redesigned
New live
floor
view,
flaps
baby!
that are used
Look
to
at that!
aerodynamically control the vehicle's
Oh, these are
attitude
on the
during atmospheric
chines.
flight and
These are
enable
on the
a
booster
precision
chines.
landing.
Let's go.
The new flaps are lighter and positioned more leeward or away from the heat shield.
Now,
Let's
to reach full
go.
reusability, the ship has to be able to survive re-entry not just one time, but
You can
multiple
do
times.
that. Oh my god. It's
ship's heat
under
shield
20
is
minutes. We're literally
essentially what does
15
the
minutes
job for
away.
that.
Oh my
We've been
god.
iterating on that
Let's
every
go.
single flight,
You can do.
building
I
towards
don't
that
like
heat
you.
shield that requires no
I would
refurbishment
prefer
between
block 1,
flights.
but you're my
shield
second
is
favorite. You can do
composed
it. Come on,
thousands
Ship
of
33.
hexagonal ceramic tiles. They're
Oh my
designed
god.
to insulate the vehicle during that atmospheric entry where temperatures ramp up to as high as about 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Here we go.
A rapidly reusable heat shield
I'm
has
just so
never
excited.
been
I
flown
love
in
Starship.
history. So continuously improving this, flying new experiments, those are all key
Oh, look at the
focuses of
venting.
all of our
The
flight tests.
condensation on the ground.
And
It's
in
cool.
between the first and second stages is our hot stage, which we saw in actions on flights 2 through 6. The hot
Yeah.
staging maneuver is when the upper stage engines are ignited before the booster engines, before those booster engines are completely cut off. With hot staging, the rocket never stops accelerating during separation, so it's more efficient than traditional stage separation. One of the hallmarks of Starship flights are the incredible views that we get throughout flight, of course, courtesy of Starlink. Every day, we're working to expand the Starlink network both on Earth and in space. Here's Jesse with more.
Fans of Starship may know that Starlink enables us to bring you lots of unprecedented views, both from space and here on Earth. In addition to the dozens of cameras on Starship itself, we also have mobile Starlink camera kits deployed in the Indian Ocean, connected to our aerial assets and all around Starbase, which all come together to help tell the incredible story of Starship, both on and off planet. Thanks to Starlink, Starship is capable of streaming more than 120 megabits of real-time, high-definition video and telemetry in every phase of flight, providing invaluable engineering data to help engineers rapidly iterate across all systems. And all of that streaming
sorry,
data
you
will
guys.
be put to good use with the more than 30 cameras on the vehicle for today's flight test. Starlink is the world's largest satellite constellation, operating in low Earth orbit to deliver high-speed, low-latency broadband internet, providing access to people around the world, many who have never had connectivity before. Starlink now serves more than 119 countries, territories, and other markets. And here at SpaceX, we've been developing Starlink's communication capabilities not just for humans on Earth, but for astronauts in space. Our recent Polaris Dawn mission, we deployed a high-speed internet connection in Dragon for the very first time. Here's a quick look at how that went.
Starlink is an amazing confluence of programs at SpaceX. So we have a whole corner of the company that owns and operates a multiple thousand satellite constellation to provide internet to people on Earth. So Dragon was modified for Polaris Dawn to have a laser and a Star Trekker inside of the trunk. And then it will obtain internet, both uplink and downlink, through that laser link. And it's connected to a Wi-Fi router, just like you would have in your house.
Getting online with Starlink was super easy.
It was just like getting online at home, and even easier perhaps. It just connected automatically and then worked seamlessly.
And then it was just internet in space.
The Starlink performance on orbit blew us away. It enabled us to talk directly with Mission Control team, and it also enabled us two-way video connection with our families back at home. So it just was an incredible resource.
One of my favorite memories is, all four of us in different parts of the spacecraft on phones with our earpieces talking to our families. Get to show them the perspective that we have of Earth. It was very cool to bring them into the mission that way.
I was able to show my kids and my husband, what it looked like to be floating in space. I got to show them out the window. Well, my husband even exclaimed that at one point we hung up the call and he called back and I answered and he was like, I called space.
Starlink on Dragon is something that
really impressive.
we want to include because
like
we
they
have this
use
company
literally
within
Starlink to
SpaceX
like get
that
the
has space-based internet.
like
So
the feed
what
from
not a better way
Starship
to test
because
space-based
the
internet
terminals
in
are
space?
facing away from the heat shield, so they connect directly to the satellite
Connecting
and
astronauts
then
in space
streams
to
back
providing high-speed internet
to
more than
the ground,
4.6
which is
million
very
active customers
cool.
here on Earth.
Very
the
cool.
Starlink team is laser focused on expanding coverage, increasing speeds, and lowering latency so that we can connect as many as possible around the world and beyond. Last year, we activated Starlink in 27 new markets
Dude,
and are now covering a
dude,
global
almost
area
10
home to
minutes.
2.8
Oh my
million
gosh.
people, including those who live in
It's
some of
crazy.
the most remote places on Earth. To meet the growing global demand for high-speed internet, SpaceX opened a new 700,000 square foot factory in Bastrop, Texas, and introduced Starlink Mini as well as an upgraded version of the Starlink standard kit. The SpaceX team
Oh my God.
also achieved
I'm
an
shaking, bro. I'm
unprecedented
excited.
launch cadence,
Let's go.
conducting 134 Falcon launches with 89 dedicated
10
to
minutes and
expanding
30
the
seconds,
Starlink
you guys.
constellation.
Oh my gosh.
With each launch, Starlink adds more capacity
Guys,
to the
have
constellation
questions, let me know
and
in chat
continues to
because this
expand
is the
its
last
coverage,
moment.
connecting
A
even
few
more
less
people in underserved
minutes
and hardest to reach
before,
areas
you
than
know, the
before.
launch.
Now, while our mission to connect the unconnected is far from complete, you can check out some of the Starlink team's highlights from 2024 and learn more about how our customers are
Oh my
furthering
gosh,
Starlink's
10
impact
minutes away,
around the
y'all.
world at starlink.com/stories.
Hold on, why?
And a little bit
Why is it?
by the fires here in Southern California.
Oh, there.
So far, the Starlink team has provided about
Now it's updated.
1,350 free kits to fire departments and other disaster response organizations from down in Orange County all the way up to Malibu. That is in addition to applying free Starlink service for thousands of customers impacted by the fires all across the Los Angeles area. And just as critically, since enabling our direct-to-cell satellites with T-Mobile, more than 120,000 text messages have been sent, allowing those in impacted areas to reach loved ones, text 911, or receive emergency alerts. I've never been prouder to be an employee at SpaceX for moments like that where we can help the people and community around us. Make sure to follow @Starlink on X for updates as we continue to work with local response teams, and check out starlink.com/LA wildfires for more information on these efforts. But back to today's flight test. One of our objectives is to return the booster to the launch site where it will be caught by the tower.
Dude, 8
as we
minutes.
did on flight test
Almost.
5. So let's head back to Dan and Kate for a catch primer.
Thanks, Jesse. We are now T-minus 8 minutes and 40 seconds until
Dude,
liftoff.
it's
Flight
getting
controllers
real.
on console
Let's
there
go.
in the building just behind Dan and I. You can actually see the rocket in the distance at the pad 6 miles away. Our excitement is growing. I already am not sure if I'm going to be able to remain coherent after witnessing this, so looking forward to it.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just a quick status check. The ship fully loaded in its main tanks on LOX and fuel. We're going to load the header tanks, and booster is going to be closing out real soon as well. Let's talk about that second catch attempt, though. So we're going to use
The header
towers,
tanks are
two
the
gigantic
tanks
robotic
that they
arms
use for
called the
landing.
chopsticks. Same
So
thing
they
we
don't
to
use the
stack
main ones.
Starship onto Super Heavy for all the integration ahead of a flight, and that's what we use to catch by moving stuff like landing legs from the booster to the ground side. It's a lighter booster, means you can carry more into space.
Now, in a nominal operational scenario following liftoff and after the 2 stages separate in flight, Super Heavy will return to the launch site, reignite its engines to slow the vehicle down, and the tower's
This
arms
is a real
will
video.
catch the
This is a
rocket
real
booster.
video. Oh my god, I
Just to
can't
get to
believe
this
this
point,
this
just like
happened
before,
on
thousands of
flight
distinct
4,
vehicle
on
and
flight
pad
5.
criteria have to be met
Dude.
prior to that returning catch. We need healthy systems on the booster, healthy systems on the tower, and a manual command from our mission flight director for the day. If we don't send that command before the boost back burn ends, or if any of those automated checks kick us out, that's what happened on flight 6, the Super Heavy booster will divert to an offshore trajectory, and it'll go out and do a landing burn and a soft splashdown.
It will not happen. I'm feeling it. I'm
Now,
feeling it. It
we
will
have
not
said it
happen.
before, but it remains true today. We accept no compromises when it comes to ensuring the safety of the public and our team, and that return will only take place if the conditions are right.
And one of the unique aspects of Starship flights is the return and the catch of that Super Heavy booster and the audible sonic boom that it comes with it in the area around the return location. General impact to anyone in the area is just a brief thunder-like noise, but it definitely lets you know it's coming.
Oh yeah, it's something our neighbors in Cape Canaveral, Florida and Vandenberg, California have become accustomed to over the years, and now we're bringing the boom to Boca. So here's a peek of what to expect.
Very cool. Oh, it's with Starship. It's with Starship. Let's go. Oh my god, these sounds are so good. Oh my god, that was so smooth. That was the first time they caught it. That was so smooth. I'm sorry.
As I mentioned earlier, we have Starship, Raptor, and Starlink employees here fully invested in this flight test.
This is amazing.
And of course, many other SpaceX employees also here across our site supporting their teammates. Every flight test has been pretty unique, and we're all very excited for another round of firsts, but I'm pretty sure the crowd is looking forward to potentially watching those chopsticks catch another booster. So let's see how excited they are today.
I love this. I love this. This is so good.
Just under 5 minutes to go. We are all very excited here.
Let's
We're gonna send it
go.
back to you at
Let me
Starbase
refresh
for
the page
final
because, you know,
countdown, Kate.
sometimes Twitter's weird and kind of blocked.
All right,
Blocks.
thank you, Jesse. So, if you just tuned in under 5 minutes ago, you picked the right time to do it.
Okay, good.
Just a quick status
Looking
check.
good.
So we're almost fully loaded on the booster. We'll be fully loaded on the ship, fully loaded on the booster coming up soon. Our range team just reported.
Sorry
that
if I
it's
keep
go
refreshing
in the
things,
range
because
that
like
the
sometimes
report
Twitter
that
is
I
weird.
shared
Like
you guys.
the latency coming
Mike,
here is
Kyle,
different than I
Nick,
see in
Cole,
next
team out
space
there
flight
in the
notification
elements,
saying
making sure
that
everything's
oh it's
clear,
10
doing a
minutes. Like what?
fantastic job.
Still T-minus like 11
And
minutes
we
or
are coming
something.
up
So
on 4 minutes.
that's
Looking
weird.
good for
I'm
launch.
still updated.
Yeah,
You know.
certainly exciting. Now, we do have an opportunity to hold at T-minus 40 seconds if necessary. This is a chance for us to perform additional checks if necessary. If we, need to repressurize some tanks, or if there's a wayward vessel in the range last minute, opportunity to clear it out. But everything currently looking good. Now, once we pass T-minus 40 seconds, a number of events
Let's
will
go.
occur in rapid succession. The ground spin and ignition systems come up to flight pressure. The ship will go to internal power.
Dude,
After
I
that,
hate
the quick disconnect or QD arm lockout is removed in preparation for retraction, which will happen shortly after T0. And yeah,
I'm
once we
sorry,
pass
this is
T-minus
annoying
40
me.
seconds,
Why
we
is
do
Twitter
have the
being like this? Why is Twitter not letting?
have the
Why
ability
not
to
hiding the thing?
recycle the count under certain conditions
So
back
weird.
to that T-minus 40 second mark and hold there to assess what happened and assess opportunity to
Okay.
proceed again to T0.
Hide.
We've used that
The
T-minus
time.
40 hold
Thank
a couple
you.
of times. Both usually one of the
Gosh.
items, but
Sometimes you just
we aren't
gotta.
tracking anything right now that would cause us to hold there. We can
Twitter
hold
is
there for
weird.
several
3
minutes.
minutes. Oh
Anything
my
you're
god, it's
watching
getting
at
real,
is
you
kind of-
guys.
you
Let's
kinda set up
go,
blocks,
baby.
your
Oh my god.
temperatures will change and the fuel and the
I'm
loss
gonna
will
at
change
1
pretty
minute. I'll
quickly, so you
switch
got
to
a couple
my
of minutes so you can hang out and
to the
figure things
camera.
out. There are items that if we pass them, we're scrubbed for the day. One of the main ones is that flame deflector at the bottom of the launch mount. Water begins flowing for that at the T-minus 10-second mark. If we scrub at any point after that, we'll
No
be done for
halts,
the
no
day,
scrub.
and then
Please
we'll need to
launch
refill the deflector, as well as
successfully.
all of our prop that we
Please,
just load on
please, I
board the
beg you,
vehicle.
Starship.
It's
You can do
pretty much
this. Come
just
on.
under 11 million pounds of prop setting on that thing right now. And we can actually recycle
Oh my
in about
god, you
24 hours now.
guys. This is
So
insane.
Which is incredible given the sheer
Yeah.
volume of propellant that is on board the vehicle there on your screen.
This is so exciting.
coming up on the 2-minute mark.
5,
Again, a lot of
4,
ambitious things
3,
on the plate for
2,
Starship today.
1. Oh my
New
god,
year,
2
new ship,
minutes.
new
Oh
year,
my
lot of
god, it's
upgrades,
getting
doing
real.
a lot
Oh
of
my god, this is so
ambitious
exciting.
things in space this time. Our first payload deploy, relighting a Raptor engine.
Is my OBS? Is the
Yeah.
OBS?
We're looking
Okay,
good.
good.
So as
Great.
we mentioned before, we have an opportunity to hold at T-minus 40 seconds, not
No
tracking any issues at the
hold. Oh
moment
my god,
that,
it's going.
would be necessary
countdown is
right
going.
now.
Oh
So
my
fingers
god.
crossed we can pass through
Whew.
that checkpoint without stopping.
Oof.
But
Getting-
the
getting
folks
those-
on console are continuing
getting those
to
chills
evaluate
there.
the launch commit criteria, making sure that the
Let's
winds
go.
are within limits as well as any other weather restrictions. But
Good luck,
man,
Starship. Good luck,
compared to yesterday,
SpaceX.
This is a
Good luck.
textbook gorgeous day.
S33
breezy today,
and
but we got clear
Booster
blue
14.
skies,
Let's go.
For a launch today. So at this point, all the prop has been loaded on the vehicle. We've closed everything out. We're doing our final thrust vector control, or steering for the engine checkout.
Here we go.
Once we hit the 30-second mark, we'll hear the flight director give the final
Oh,
go
no.
for launch. So we're under a minute. As we said, we're not expecting a hold at T-minus 40. But do not be shocked if that happens. It has happened in the past, and we can hang out there for a couple of minutes if we need to.
If memory serves me right,
We hold my breath for 4 seconds.
Pass through prop load gate.
Oh my god, here we go.
That prop load gate.
hot diggity dog.
All right.
Here we go. Good luck.
We're gonna let our flight director.
Good luck. Ship 30. Go for launch. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. Here we go, chat. Let's do this. Oh my god. Oh, let me just.
And 20 seconds.
15. Here we go. Good luck. 10.
Minus 10.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Ignition.
We have liftoff.
Let's go! Flight 7, good luck. Ship 33 and booster 14. Holy shit. Got a tracking shot already. Oh my god, here we go. Way to go, Starship. Let's go. Good luck. Oh my god. It's going. It's going. It's going. Oh my god. Flight 7, here we go. Oh my god, look at the beautiful shock diamond. Oh my god. Oh, new. Since since the flaps are moved, we have a different onboard camera. Oh my god, it's going. It's going. It's going. Oh my god.
Booster ship, avionics power, and telemetry nominal.
This is so exciting.
Hearing good call outs on
Oh
the
my
ship
God.
with booster avionics. You just heard the rumble hitting us about 6 miles away. Watch
So
the
exciting.
Starship arc into just endless blue
Let's go.
skies right now.
Vehicle supersonic.
More than a minute into flight, the vehicle's supersonic.
Oh my god, look at that. It's going well, you guys.
Max Q.
Max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure.
So we just passed
It
through
passed.
Max Q.
Oh my
That's
God.
The greatest stress the vehicle's going to experience on the way uphill.
Oh, we're just
Reminder
getting
that
those
all of our
onboard
teams
cameras
out
straight.
there on
Oh
the
my
ground
god, I
are now
love
looking
this.
At systems on
So
the tower.
beautiful.
They just did a manual check through. That's going to inform that manual flight director's decision.
Oh my god. Look at
Next
that.
moment coming up though is going to be hot staging.
Come on, baby, you
Don't
can
take
do
your eyes
this.
Off it. It's one heck of a light show.
Oh my god.
What a gorgeous ascent.
6 ship engines getting ready to ignite. That's going to happen while we're still attached.
2 minutes, let's go. I wish they had like a timeline,
We
like
can
Blue
still
Origin.
see the ship's
so we
engines
see, but-
from the ground.
Anyways, this is exciting. This is planned, by the way. It's tilting nominally. Let's go.
Got a little
So again, they're
under
going to
30
do that
seconds
hot
away from
staging to
that.
make sure
Start
the
hearing good
the
call
fuel,
outs
the
on the tower
propellants are at the
preparedness,
bottom of the
manual
tanks,
checks.
so there's no
Reminder, though, we've
sloshing,
still got
because that's what
automated
happened with
checkouts on the booster and the
flight
ship
2.
itself.
Yeah, I think. Oh, here we.
As of
Oh,
right
it's
now, our
looking
manual
great,
checks
y'all.
and our manual
It's great.
command is
I think it's looking great.
Go for a catch.
Booster engine cut off.
Go
It is
for
incredible
catch!
news.
Go for catch!
We just heard
Holy
the
crap!
call out for booster
Alright,
engine
Miko.
cutoff.
Engine startup.
There we go.
It's cut off,
Hot
down
stage.
goes middle
Hot
three.
stage. There we go. Nice. Nice.
Startup.
Let's go. Oh my god. Did they say go for catch? I didn't listen. Oh my god.
Alright, hot stage
Raptor, chamber
confirmed.
pressure is
We've got
nominal.
a booster hopefully on our way back to us, and a ship now making its
Exciting.
ascent burn into space. How's it going in Hawthorne, Jesse?
It's great over here. You can hear the crowd screaming for every milestone. The booster is now making its way back down to Earth.
Here we go,
Looks like
baby.
we have 12 of those
Looking
13
great.
engines ignited. We're using the engines that actually gimbal.
We
So
are go for booster return.
Oh my god! Let's
excellent
go
call
for
out there.
catch!
We are
Go for
booster
catch!
return.
Oh my god! Let's go!
There's a lot of
They're gonna
criteria
catch
that
the
needed to
booster.
line
Holy
up
crap!
to ensure that we can
Oh
have
my
a
god!
safe-
Let's go!
A safe booster catch.
There we
Sounds like
go.
we got the go
Boost
for
back
that.
burn shut off. Oh, there we go. Hot staging hot stage ring
And there you can
separation.
see on your
Let's go.
screen,
Oh my god, this is
we
so
have
exciting,
the,
you guys.
we
Oh my
just
god.
jettisoned the hot
Oh my god,
stage,
it's looking so good.
and there's a great, excellent view there of the hot
There it
stage
is.
floating away
Ah,
from
so beautiful.
the super heavy booster.
And the particles just coming out, so beautiful.
Now Now we've
It's
shut
going
down
so
the
good, you
engines for
guys.
that boost back burn. That
This is so
confirmed
exciting.
Boost back burn is now complete. That was the first of 2 burns required for the vehicle to make its
Oh my
way back down
god,
to
it's
Earth.
going back
And
to
next
the
coming up
tower.
will be the
This
landing
is
burn.
exciting.
That's going to be 13 of
Oh
those
my god,
center
I don't know what to
engines
say, y'all.
igniting again. And that will then go
Again,
down
the
to
Super
from
Heavy
13
doesn't
down
do
to
a
3
entry burn
engines
like the
just
Falcon
right
9.
before
It's
we touch
designed to
down for
not
that
to
booster
not do
catch.
that. This is very cool.
Now, reminder, our stage 1 objectives are to have a controlled ascent, stage separation, as well
my
as a controlled boost back burn and hot stage as well. So we're looking good for that so far. Some great views there
Beautiful.
from the ship of Earth. That looks incredible.
That looks very cool. Again, that's looking at one of the aft flaps at the bottom of the vehicle. So that's very cool.
Now, Starship's ship is still firing its engines right now.
Starship trajectory nominal.
And great call-outs. Starship trajectory is nominal.
Yeah.
You can follow along the telemetry, the altitude, in the bottom left-hand corner for the Super Heavy booster, as well as the bottom right-hand corner for the ship. And these views are
Oh my god,
just
you guys.
amazing.
They're gonna catch this thing. I just know it. I just know it. It's gonna be so exciting.
Again, the booster is currently making its way back to the tower today.
Look at how
We're looking
fast it's
forward
going.
to a
Holy
booster
crap.
catch with the chopsticks. And in the meantime, you can see those grid fins there,
2,800
helping
kilometers.
to control the
No,
vehicle
39.
and guide it back to its
40.
landing site.
4.
Booster
40.
FTS is saved.
Oh my god.
Now with that,
Oh
we're gonna
my
head
god, look
back.
at the
How's it going
clouds.
there, Dan and Kate?
Oh my
How
god.
are you
Oh
doing,
my
Kate?
god.
Seeing
Oh my
that in
god.
person.
You know, Dan had to take that entire segment
my God,
because I
look at
couldn't
that.
talk. That was incredible.
There it is.
We can see the booster coming back in now through the plume. At least it looks that way to us.
10
It's
kilometers
incredible that it
altitude. Here we
basically
go.
returns. It looks like a speeding, just like
Ship
this.
Raptor chamber pressure.
Oh, look at
single
that.
flare,
Oh my god, look
coming
at this
back
tracking
to
shot.
once again, we
Oh
are
my
standing
god.
by
There we
for,
go.
attempting to catch the booster at the tower. This would be the second.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
tower catch.
Relight. 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 Relight.
Seeing 13 engines.
Down to 3. There it is.
Booster now
You can
hovering
do
as
it,
it aligns
B14.
with the
I know
tower
you. Don't slow down. Okay, you can do it.
Get
You
ready
can.
for that boom.
There it is. They caught it. They caught it. Oh my god, look, Mister, let's go. They did it. They did it. They did it. Let's go. Mr. 14 is back. Oh my god. Second time they caught a booster. Second time they caught a booster. Oh my god, look at there. Just chilling there. Oh my god, this is so
You
cool,
heard
you
it
guys.
here. Vexilla has caught the booster.
Let's go.
Once again,
Oh my
for
god.
the second time, a successful catch by the
Let's
launch
go.
tower. This is the same tower, the launch pad, where
Oh.
that booster took off from just 7.5 minutes ago.
It's kind of
Great
wobbling.
view from the chopstick
I mean,
arms,
it's-
looking at those hypersonic
First time we're
grid
looking
fins
at this
that
view
steer
after.
the booster
Oh my god, look at
for
the
that precision
discoloration on those. That's so cool. So
landing. It almost
interesting.
looks like it's flapping its
Yeah,
wings.
you can see just how small that catch fetting is too on something that's just so massive.
Oh, dude, we still have an entire ship to
That
watch.
was absolutely insane.
Oh my god. Let's go,
Meanwhile-
baby.
We're not
Let's
done.
go.
Wait,
We're not
there's
done
more.
yet.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. There's more to
Wow,
come.
That is just
Wow.
absolutely stunning.
Look at there, just chilling on there. On the beach. Man, what a nice
And
view.
this, of course,
What an
a
incredible
gorgeous
view.
there from the tower, looking down at the
Oh my
top
god,
of
I'm
the
shaking
booster.
right now. Holy crap. That was so cool. It's just chilling there. Welcome back home,
We
B14.
are tracking.
Nice. Nice catch.
Now we're standing by for views from the ship, but who can take their eyes off of that incredible sight? That is once again
so
the
beautiful.
second catch of a booster back at the launch tower. It was incredible to see it come back down, just this silver flare in
Like,
the sky.
it happened
and
all
we
so
could still see the
fast.
launch plume
Like, from stage
behind us,
separation
and wow, that
all to,
we,
you know,
we
catch.
definitely, I can't speak for you, Dan, but that was very moving for me.
Yeah, and right now you can see some of the telemetry on those ship engines has gone out, and we're waiting for an update on what our ship status is. We were approaching that ship engine cutoff
Ooh,
time.
something weird is
so
going on.
Just waiting to hear. So obviously we've got booster back, booster on the launch tower in the chopstick arms, but we are waiting to get an update now on the ship. As we were expecting ship engine cutoff about 40 seconds ago. We saw some of those engines start to go out prior to that point. So right now we are just standing by to try and get the latest word on where we are with
What's
ship.
happening?
So stick with us for just a couple
Ship
of minutes as
33.
we
What's happening?
wait to hear some updates.
Now, if you just recently joined us, you might want to hit rewind and go back about 9-10 minutes ago to when Starship lifted off from the launch tower that you see there. We had a gorgeous ascent followed by a stage separation where the ship separated from the super heavy booster. The booster performed a flip maneuver and returned back to the Gulf Coast here. There you can see it on your screen. Obviously a successful catch back at the launch tower, which is something that we were all hoping to see and really couldn't ask for a more beautiful background with those blue skies and blue water there. As Dan said, we are standing by for an update on the ship that had ignited its engines and started making its way up to space. So standing by for more info on that. But wow, what an experience to see that take off and for that booster to come back. You can see it there up close on your screen to the place that it launched from. Once again, there were thousands of catch commit criteria, which is basically just all the things that we have to assess and
The
evaluate.
tower kind of
and
looks bent
basically
because
make
of the
sure that they
booster.
are,
That makes sense because of the
make sure
center of
that
mass. Oh
everything
my
is
god.
clear and acceptable conditions both on the vehicle side
So wild.
as well as the tower side in order to enable that catch. So obviously from the last two flights that we have done where the flight 6 we attempted but had to divert into the ocean, and then on flight 5 we did have the first ever successful catch of the booster. We used the learnings of those two flights to hone in that catch commit criteria, and we saw success today, which is pretty awesome.
And just a quick status check. So we currently do not have comms with the ship. So
They lost
trying
telemetry?
to figure out exactly when that happened.
Did one of the
exactly what
engines blow
happened.
up?
So
Oh my
obviously
god.
the flight
No,
controllers
don't say
right
that.
now, going through their data, looking to make sure it's not anything instrumentation on the ship, but actually try and get us a status. So again, we're gonna keep
chat.
listening in on this. We'll
Chat.
give you an update as
No,
soon as we have a
don't
little
say
bit
ship
more. So for
33
now,
blow up.
Stage 1, back
No
in the
blow
tower,
up, please.
waiting to find out a little bit more about stage 2.
But man, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was insane. Seeing that catch, oh my god. And it happened so quickly, like from liftoff to catch. It was like 10 minutes, but you know, when you're like laser focused to it, it was like, it happens just so quickly. Wow. Well, good things those sensors now on the chopsticks work. Wow, look at that. Just casually chilling right there. B4 booster 14. Nice. I knew they would catch it. Nice. Well done, SpaceX. Now we are currently awaiting
So if you are just tuning in,
ship
we caught a
telemetry.
booster, but we are still waiting to find out a little bit more on the ship. So it had successfully separated. We did that hot staging maneuver. We did see all 6 of ship's engines on the way uphill during its ascent. But as we were getting to the end of that ascent burn, we saw engines dropping out on telemetry, and we have since lost contact with the ship. So again, we're still listening in on the loops, trying to figure out how much we can get right now. But again, stick with us. We'll bring you updates as soon as we hear them.
Ice
Really exciting. We
cloggage.
were able to catch the booster today. Obviously, we want to get the ship all the way over to the Indian Ocean.
No. No,
May
please.
not be able to do that at this point, but we'll give you some updates as soon as we hear a little bit more about the ship.
For those that didn't catch earlier, this was a new version of the ship. This was its debut flight. So a lot of learnings here for sure as we continue to tune in and listen in with the
We
teams
can
and try to
confirm
gather
visually
more
Ship
information,
33 was
to
lost, says
understand,
Interstellar
where we
Gateway.
stand with the ship. But,
What?
as Dan mentioned before, teams are trying to make sure that it's not an instrumentation error. We want to find out if it's, did we just lose communication or did something else happen with the ship? So teams are actively working, trying to figure out what we can,
You guys.
what we can find out, and we're continuing to listen in and find out more information to share as we can. But as we
Goofy.
said before, and you
What
can
the
see
hell?
it there on your screen, what a beautiful, beautiful sight to see another booster back at the launch tower. That was successfully caught just minutes ago after sending the ship off into space and having seen it for
That's
the first time
weird.
with my own eyeballs in person. It was pretty awesome, and
That's weird.
yeah, the thunder-like sonic boom was really fun to experience.
Yeah. So we are getting a little bit more. So we did lose all communications with the ship. So I mean that is essentially telling us that we had an anomaly with that upper stage. So we're
That's so
just
weird.
coming up
What?
to the end of that ascent burn for the ship when we stopped when we started to lose a couple of the engines.
Well,
We
that's
saw those dropping
unfortunate
out, and then we
that
did
they lost the
lose,
ship. If they did.
telemetry from the ship, so that means we didn't have contact with it.
Well.
So at this point, we are assuming that the ship has been lost. So this was a brand new vehicle, essentially. This was kind of
Dude,
an
this
upgrade
is
version.
so weird. Wow.
With that, there's a lot of things you're upgrading, but there's a
Well,
lot
at
of
least
things
they
you're gonna
catch the
learn
booster.
As all of those
Oh,
systems are now
wow.
interacting with each other for the first time.
That's so
But
weird.
at this point, we did lose the upper stage of the ship. So again, we're gonna listen in and try and figure out a little bit more about what happened, and obviously we'll do kind of a full breakdown once we get smarter ourselves in the coming hours and days as well.
For sure. Now, for those that have recently tuned in, we're now a little over T plus 16 and a half minutes after liftoff. We do believe that we have lost the ship during its ascent phase. It's successfully separated from the Super Heavy booster, but during that ascent phase, a couple of the engines dropped out, and then shortly thereafter, we lost communication with the vehicle. So we are assuming that we have lost
Scott
the
Manley.
ship, but we are standing.
Guys, Scott Manley has tweeted. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Look, you guys. Look at what Scott Manley tweeted. Look, see?
Absolutely insane.
Right here, can you see like some fire coming off? Like right here?
And so yeah, we are standing by to see if we can learn more
That's
about
weird.
The status of the ship.
That's weird. That's weird, you guys. That's weird. What the hell happened? Josh Lowy Space says, Block 2? More like Flop 2, am I right? No, you're not. So, for those that are just joining, ask your questions in chat because apparently SpaceX might have lost the first Block 2 ship, which was their first Block 2 ship. We're still kind of waiting the situation, see what's happening. They caught the booster at least. But man, this was going to be so exciting. There were going to be new payloads on board. There were going to be some other cool things. I mean, I hope... I mean... Maybe they were just loss of... I mean, I don't know. I won't say weird things because they might just be stupid. But yeah, that's weird. So for those that just joined, SpaceX caught a freaking booster, B-14, successfully. But the ship, which was their first Block 2 ship, like a very basically very, like, very upgraded design for the previous one. We still don't know what happened to it. Scott Manley posted something though, like we saw he saw some fires on the close to the hinges on the aft flaps on one view that SpaceX provided. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I mean, I guess this is one of those adventure streams, so let's just see what happens. But have you thought that Starship and New Glenn have launched on the same day? Like, there's this meme, Starship and New Glenn are talking and saying you delay first, no 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 you delay first, because these vehicles were always delaying. It was so funny. But yeah, apparently SpaceX has lost the ship. I mean, no confirmation yet, but speculated. So let's see. This is so weird. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. That's so weird. I mean, I know it's a new block, but still, Scott Manley posted. I know I've said this twice, but Scott Manley posted this little clip showing some fires close to the hinges of the aft section of the aft flaps on the vehicle. So by the way, those are the bottom flaps. So they there were some fires in there, so I mean, still, I don't think it's the ice cloggage thing, but something tells me that one of the Raptors, maybe on shutdown, was a bit too excited, let's say. Let's say like that. But again, still awaiting confirmation. Ooh, they took off the UI. Huh? Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Man, that's so sad if they lost the ship. How the hell would the fire even start in the first place? Raptor, they use Raptor 2s. Those have flown in all, what the hell? I mean, there were no indications that was burning engine rich. So, I don't know. Well, I guess if you have any questions, you can let me know in the chat. because I have nothing to say. Oh, here we go.
Thanks everyone for continuing to stick around.
They lost the ship.
As we were checking in on the status of the ship. At this point in time, we can confirm that we did lose the ship. However, Starship, the total vehicle, did have an on-time liftoff at 4:37 p.m. Central Time from the launch pad just behind us at Starbase Texas. Gorgeous ascent and
they
successful
lost the
stage
ship,
separation.
you guys.
The booster pushed the ship off, and the ship disconnected during that stage separation. The booster came back for a successful, the second ever booster catch at the launch tower, which was pretty incredible to see.
Yeah, it was great to see the booster come down, but we are obviously bummed out about ship. It looked like we lost contact with it a little under 8.5 minutes into flight. That's roughly when you start to get to that main engine cutoff. We obviously need to go through all the data. It's going to take some time. In the next hours, days, we're going to figure out exactly what happened, come back, fly the next one, get even farther. Reminder, it's a test. It's a flight test. It's an experimental vehicle. So we'll figure out what ended our day today and make sure it doesn't end our day tomorrow. So as we do that, we're going to continue to provide you updates on our X account on SpaceX.com. So just continue to tune in there. As we learn what happened, we'll be ready to share it.
Exactly. So for now, we are going to wrap up our webcast. We'd like to thank the folks in the county for supporting the launch, as well as the agencies that enable us to launch, and of course to our viewers for tuning in.
And thank you, Kate, for coming down, doing this with me. It was great to have you here.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us. We'll see you guys at the next Starship flight test.
Chat. This means one of two things. First off, RIP Ship 33, we didn't see a demo deployment of Starlink satellites and all of the fun stuff that we would see. And second of all, probably no ship catch on Flight 8. So we'll have to wait until Flight 9. But, well, you know, Flight 8 and Flight 9 ships are going well. As of right now, Ship 34, which is the next ship, is doing some cryo testing at Massey's. And we'll probably follow shortly with the Ship 35. So yeah. Well, that's sad. But anyways, at least they caught the booster. Well, thanks for watching. Okay. I'm probably going to do a reaction video. That's why I was saying thanks for watching, you guys. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving just yet. There you go. The overlay is back. Well, you guys, they lost the ship. What the hell happened? I have no idea. But we could do speculation. There were some fires. Like Scott Manley, again, I'll say this one more time. Scott Manley pointed out some fires in the close to the hinges of the forward flaps. No, aft flaps. On the aft flap, aft part of the vehicle, which are the down flaps, the flaps at the bottom of the ship. And there were some fires there. Now, I don't think it's ice cloggage in the valves or whatever. During Raptor engine shutdown, one of those Raptors probably was a bit too happy. And kind of catched on fire. I don't know. I'm a Starship nerd. I'm not a game nerd. I don't understand it as well as other people like CSI Starbase, the Space Engineer, TSC, Ryan Hansen Space, other people in the community that know way better than I do. I'm just here a guy just reacting and going insane by this. Well, guys, at least they caught the ship. That was always, you know, that was exciting. But yeah. Damn it. I wanted to see the ship deploy Starlink satellites. and land. I think Ship 33 heard me. That again, I don't hate Block 2. I just don't like the looks of B3, the Block 3, whatever. Starship 3, yeah. But well, you guys, I'm gonna be live for 5 more minutes. I gotta go in less than 20 minutes, 15 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat. I'm back. Great. Amazing. Hello. Yeah, audio cut off, thanks. Anyways, what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't know. I was talking about the guy that has millions of subscribers and he hates Elon Musk, and because he hates Elon Musk, he hates Starship, SpaceX. I was saying if if the one that has millions of subscribers, not the one that has like 10k subscribers or whatever. Like if you're watching this stream, great. I just don't think, you should, just because you hate Elon, you should hate SpaceX. But hey, we're not here to talk about that. I don't care. You have to subscribe to my Patreon and likes my YouTubes. Go down there, put the like button, subscribe to my Patreon, get updates. Guaranteed. So that means so again, SpaceX lost the ship. Apparently, Ship 33 was the first Block 2 ship, supported major design changes. But they apparently lost it. It's lost it. I'm gonna, man, I wanted to see that payload deployment, the landing, soft splashdown, whatever. I wanted to see it. But well, yeah, we don't know what caused it. But it's gonna be interesting to see what caused it, because I mean, they're still using Raptor 2.0, the Raptor 2, 2.5, 2, I don't know. The one, that has been flying on Ship 31, Ship 33. That's weird. Wow. Like, my most concerned part was the booster catch. Because, you gotta be very coordinated with that. But, like, the computer, the booster has to be, like... By the way, go watch... If you haven't watched Ryan Hansen's Spaces video on the booster catch, bro, just... After this stream, just do me a favor and go watch that. Subscribe to Ryan Hansen's Space. Because, like, if you think I'm a great 3D artist, like... Yeah, I'm a decent 3D artist, but like, no, bro, no. Yeah, no. Let's see Ryan Hansen. But anyways. So yeah, if you're just joining, SpaceX launched Starship on its 7th flight test. Booster caught successfully and beautifully. It's probably a weird, okay, cut. They caught the booster, but due to some reason, after the engines cut off, or during the engines cut off, I think, they lost comms with the ship, and they believe they lost the ship, which is sad, because this it was going to be the first time that we were going to see 10 Starlink demo satellites deployed. It's not fully functioning, just a structural simulator that had like relatively this, I don't know how to spell the same mass, but yeah, that's it. And we're also going to see ship. I hate this capture card. I'm gonna take care of it tomorrow. But yeah, and we're also going to see the landing, which we didn't see. But and Elon said if this flight went well, they would catch the freaking ship on the next flight. Well, the dreams of catching this ship back at the tower and deploying the actual working Starlink V3s on IFT on flight 8. Sorry for those that don't like IFT3. Integrated flight test. What is wrong? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. What the heck? I don't know. I don't know. Spitter. But anyways, the dreams of doing that on flight 8 delayed to flight 9. But well, at least we saw a booster catch. And that was so fast. Like I always get surprised like on Falcon, it's probably because we're just used to it. Kind of, it's more smooth. But like the booster on Starship, it just screams, man. And it's like I felt this like it was so quick from like hot staging down to like the booster catch. That was insane. Anyways, this is the final time to say this because there are people that are watching the stream might get bored of me saying this. But basically, SpaceX lost the ship. They caught the booster. But they lost the ship. There's still viewers here. You guys subscribe, like. I'm gonna release a 30-minute deep dive ish on the upcoming small sat launch vehicles. It's very cool because one of them is getting ready for launch and another one just got a license. So cool. So make sure to subscribe for that. Well, you guys, I'm not gonna end the stream. There's 14 people watching right now. Ask questions. I don't just ask why Starship a thing. I just want questions to answer. I'm here until like 6-7 more minutes and then I'll end the stream. So you guys have all the time. Well, let me go on Twitter. That's a great sentence to say, by the way. Let me go on Twitter and let's see what people are speculating. Was lost at 8.5 minutes, says the NSF, the official NSF account. Man, that was sad. Oh, you guys. Guys. Oh my god. Guys, stick around. Oh my god, I got something to share. I got videos of Ship 33 exploding. Stay tuned. Guys, I found it. Guys, watch. Keep watching. Oh my god, I just found these. Oh my god, this is so sad. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys, hold on. Guys, I found it. Oh my god. Holy schmoes. Oh my god. You guys. Hold on, let me get... Guys, don't leave. Hold on. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Holy crap. That's insane. Oh, man. Oh my god. And there's even more. If you thought that was it, you are certainly very wrong, my guy. Hold on. Let me load more clips here for you. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Dude, look at that. Wow. Where did this debris land? That's where I'm curious to know that. Probably people like the space engineer are gonna now go watch. Again, credits to people here. Alex D was this one. We have Tim. I'm not trying to pronounce people's last name. Let's see here. Another one from Dean.
Are those shooting stars?
Are you guys listening? Oh my god, you guys are. Oh, perfect.
What are those?
Look up, everybody! Look up! Look up!
Are those shooting stars?
What is it?
What are those?
These people were clearly not seeing Starship.
Are those
That's insane, you guys. Well, at least we concluded the live stream by seeing some debris of Starship re-entering. Well, so let me read the final questions here in chat. So if you have any question, any final last minute, this is the last chance because I'm going to end the stream soon. So you better ask questions in chat. And also, by the way, subscribe for more content in animations. I actually have a good CPU. So you guys better subscribe for animations. Okay, we have a few questions here. Let me speed run through these. Let me see here. How did this launch differ from previous ones? So first of all, there was an upgraded ship. So instead of Block 1 ship, we have Block 2 ship, which has a redesign. Basically it's mostly redesigned. It's basically an overhaul. So it's new generation of Starship. You can take a look at the SpaceX website. There's like the forward flaps are different in position. Also, by the way, if you want to, actually, I can respond to that really easy. You can back up to after the stream ends, I'm gonna add timestamps soon when I have time on the stream, or you can just go back and I explained most of the changes to the ship. You looked at a little bit of the details and all of that. But basically, they were also going to deploy Starlinks, some Starlink demo satellites, and yeah, that's, I guess, about it. Ocean, I'm sure. Oh, so this is related to Ship 33. So David Long says, Ocean, I'm sure. Their trajectory is made in case of an issue. It will land in the ocean. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, not overpopulated areas. It just makes it look like it's overpopulated areas. But it's just like, it goes past. So everything is okay. Don't worry. That's why you launch rockets over the ocean. So if the rocket blows up, like from FTS or even like this, re-entering, it goes, guess where? To the ocean and not to public safety. So that's why you launch rockets from the ocean. Why is the Why is this mission significant for space exploration? Well, I can ask you one thing. It's Starship, baby. Starship is the world's first fully and rapidly, hopefully soon to be, fully and rapidly reusable spacecraft. Has a super heavy booster, has the second stage on top, which is a ship. And they're supposed to, to get the turnaround time of launches between, like, from, months to hours. Thank you, camera, for shutting off. But basically, this launch was, it's a one more significant SpaceX. SpaceX is not like Blue Origin. If you watch the Blue Origin launch, Blue Origin basically it's like a lot of companies which are not like SpaceX, which they just go out there, build things, test them, and then improve. Like they just spend a lot of time doing the thing, and then they finally put everything together and then launch. SpaceX is not like that. They're always testing things. They're always testing, and that's how they got so quickly to where they are now. Is because they just keep doing their things. They just keep doing their things. Like, they keep testing in real life. It's not just like computer simulations, all very accurate. It's like, no, they go out there and test. And you can observe all of this, by the way. There's a bunch of live streams covering 24/7 Starbase. Some really good ones are there is NSF, which is Starbase 24/7. It's called Starbase Live. Just search on YouTube NSF Starbase Live. They also have ones from McGregor and also for the Space Coast, like the launch pads of Florida and stuff. There's also Lab Padre. Lab Padre has a bunch of cameras, all scattered around, covering, from even the build site all the way to launch site. There's also What About It with their 24/7 Starship stream thing. And then, I don't know, there's a few of them where you can watch. But basically, it's another test flight for SpaceX, gathering more information for their Starship. And they caught the booster, but ship was lost, as you probably saw some of those re-entry videos. So yeah. Any other questions? I'm gonna be ending soon, in maybe like 10-20 minutes. So guys, ask questions. If you guys really want me to, if the chat is too busy, which right now is kind of calm, so you can ask your question there. But sometimes chat gets a bit weird, and you gotta tag me at Kion, but feel free to just ask your question. Let's try to keep it space related, but feel free to ask me questions about 3D and stuff. I just want questions. I'm just bored. You guys want that ASMR? ASMR you get. And with that, I just lost most of my views. Bro, Joe Barnard made he was streaming. That's why I didn't stream New Glenn, because I was watching his stream. And he literally played Subway Surfers on his stream. He I have a soundboard right now, a stream deck. I don't have a soundboard. I have a stream deck. He also has the stream deck, but he filled with so many memes. Oh my god, it was such a laugh. It was so funny. I don't know if I'm gonna guys, my stream is quality. You guys, I don't know if memes will destroy the stream. But he played Subway Surfers. He increased the views for you. It was so funny. But yeah, any last minute questions, y'all? I'm gonna give you guys 15 minutes for the questions. Cause I'll tell you what, today was a very cool day. We saw New Glenn, we saw Starship. Only saw Catch, but but yeah. Anyways, y'all, I think that's gonna do it. I don't know. Let me just check Twitter here for any more updates on the Starship. Okay, hold on. SpaceX tweeted, Starship experienced a rapid unscheduled disassembly during its ascent burn. Teams will continue to review data from today's flight tests to better understand root cause. With a test like this, success comes from what we learn, and today's flight will help us improve Starship's reliability. There you go. Oh, but I didn't. So yeah, they experience a rapid unscheduled disassembly of ship. So let me share it to y'all. Hold on, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. There you go. Oh no. It's not showing anymore. What the heck? Oh, ow. Hold on, you guys. Why is it... Huh? Hold on. Hold on, give me a moment, chat. Give me a moment. There you go. There you go. Right. On this side, right there. Yeah. Rapid unscheduled disassembly, folks. RIP Ship 33, first Block 2 ship. That's sad. We're gonna see the... I wonder what caused this. I don't know, y'all. I'm not like the space engineer, where he just blows up Twitter, just saying, oh, let's go down this rabbit hole. And then, I'm not those incredible people. I'm just an idiot that actually has some pretty decent rendering capabilities for making 3D. I'm not an idiot. Sometimes I am. I'm not gonna say that because then people will call me, don't be like that. Don't, come on, this is a professional stream. And also, to be fair, this is a professional live stream. We don't play around here, folks. Totally. But anyways, y'all, I don't know what else to do. So I'm just gonna be here 10 more minutes. But yeah, rapid unscheduled disassembly. So if you're just joining, SpaceX caught a booster, but they had a rapid unscheduled disassembly shortly of the ship after booster catch. That's sad, bro. That's really sad. That's sad. You guys wonder what caused this, right? Well, folks, final Q&A here. So yeah, to recap, SpaceX blew the freaking rocket. They didn't blow, they just had a rapid unscheduled disassembly. I should make a short about this. Get 1 billion views. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do that because I'm too focused on other things. Maybe I should do it. Quick. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm going to do it. I don't know. You gotta subscribe. I mean, I can only do a short. Like, I'm not gonna do a video. Like, I was planning on doing like a video, like a short right now. Like, SpaceX just launched a Starship on its 7th flight test, but after a successful booster catch, the ship experienced a rapid unscheduled disassembly. Just 8.5 minutes after liftoff during its engine cutoff. Scott Manley actually observed some fires coming out of the skirt of the hinge section, and we what was it? And then probably it was from a Raptor engine, and then I showed some views, but I don't think it's worth it until we have the information. So, I mean, we have rapid and scheduled. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, once we have the information, of what happened. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry if this camera keeps cutting off because, okay, I use an Elgato, I don't know which thingy this is. I don't know which thing this is. It's one of those. It's like this, like one of these. I'm not sure how to say it. It's like a chunk. It's like a block chunk of thing. But it's not the cam link. So I'm gonna I have to replace this one with the cam link, which is better because my camera relies on the viewport, and this is made for this. I know what it is. This is made for monitors. This is made to capture monitors, to capture the PC, like not using OBS, but like actually like if the PC goes down, it will show like the blue screen of death. Like it's like a monitor on the PC. Not like OBS screen recording. So I gotta get the cam link. That's probably what it is. Anyways, I gotta end the stream in a few minutes. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in chat. But basically, if you're just joining, SpaceX cached a booster, but Ship 33 experienced a rapid and scheduled disassembly shortly after second stage after engine cutoff. Where's my rocket, dude? For real. For real, bro. For real. It gone. It was too happy. It was too happy, and okay, no. No. I even didn't know what joke I was gonna do with that, but anyways. Guys, get your final questions, because I'm gonna end the stream. Man. Perigi says, oh my god, in the end, it truly was doomed if what? Huh? What? Perigi, what? That's so weird. Oh my god, John Krause, baby! That's such a cool shot. Guys, I'm sorry, I gotta bring this up, y'all. Dude, look at this shot. Look at the pressure waves coming off the aft section. Let me zoom in. Oh, it's low quality. John Krause, why? If you're not following John Krause already, you got to do it. He's like the best. He's the GOAT of spaceflight photography. He's amazing. Just as amazing. No sponsor yet. Subscribe. Hey, y'all, subscribe. New video coming soon. Actually, like I'm working on a new video this weekend. Yeah, as you probably know by now, I'm working on it. Ship 33. Ship 33. I'm working on a video about small cell launchers. Which, there's like a little problem in the comparison. And man, I like it's just the way that I'm scaling in DaVinci Resolve, the program that I use, like scaling the vehicles to get it to fit in frame to gradually, because I'm like showcasing them by size, so they like the frame gradually. I don't know how to explain it, dog, but yeah, stay tuned. But I just like, no, I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm not gonna do this right now. I'll just keep doing other things. But this weekend, I don't care. I'm doing it because I love my space community. And you guys deserve another video because I haven't posted for like a billion years. I've only posted, like, I'm not gonna lie. If you go on this YouTube channel, go to the video section, you've probably seen that I've only posted one video in this entire year. No, last year. I've only posted once. Once. No, dog, that ain't acceptable anymore. So, more videos are coming, basically. I already have like one very simple Blender related one where just do like a, I already said this, but probably many people don't know. I'm probably gonna do a grass, like, okay, that's cringe for people that don't know, like a procedural grass material in Blender, like super easy, just me talking, we do it live, not like live stream, but like a simple video like I did for the G-Scatter video, not like everything scripted, everything nice, like, you know, just a very simple one. But yeah. So subscribe for more Starship and Blender content and other space stuff. More videos are coming. I do have some planned. But yeah. So y'all, I think that's going to be it. But yeah, that is wild. That Starship blew up. I'm gonna start deleting some posts because, man, I gotta clean up my Twitter account. I just like to keep things nice and clean. But anyways, dude, that was wild. Guys, can we get to six? Can we get like 2 more subscribers? Just 2. Come on. Just so we can hit 620 subscribers. Please. I'm not gonna stop streaming until we do it. So subscribe, please. Only 2. Only begging for 2. Come on. We can do this. I bet like every single channel. No, they're still live. Is Everyday Astronaut still live? Yes, he is. Why did Joe Barnard not stream the Starship launch? Oh, I know, you guys, I know why Starship failed. You know why? Because because Joe Barnard didn't stream it. You guys, hold up. I gotta tweet this. Experience. I'm sorry, I don't know how to type. Experience. Hey. Rud. Joe Barnard. You didn't dream? That's not how you type. Guys, I'm terrible at this. I know. Rud. Joe Barnard didn't stream the launch. Let's put like just some weird emojis. No, let's just say it. Rapid Oh, you guys can see it. Oh, good. Rapid unscheduled. Rapid unscheduled disassembly. Rapid unscheduled disassembly. Experience of RUD. Hold on, chat. I'm almost done. I know why Ship 33 experienced a rapid and scheduled disassembly. Joe Barnard, you didn't stream the launch. There you go. That's very funny. Guys, more views. Last view of Ship 33. Oh my god, look at this. There's even a speaker, a PA system. Is this a Mackie Thump? Yes, I do have DJ. I do know DJ stuff. A little bit. A little bit. Look at that. Holy crap. I don't want to get copyrighted. So I won't play the audio, but this is from I'll see. Oh my god. Look at that. This is from Nick. You guys can't see it! Why? Stupid. I hate this. Stupid. Oh gosh. Why? Okay. Can you see it now? Please see it. Okay, you guys can see it. Okay. So watch this. You guys were able to watch. Oh my god. I don't know the stream anymore. Dude, look at that. That's so wild. Man, I feel sad for Ship 33, my guy. I really feel I really do. No, well, this is from Nick. I already told you that. Told you guys that. Why does it keep doing the weird thing? Oh, go back to my view. Anyways. You guys saw that a little bit. I'm sorry if you didn't hear this. I mean, OBS is being weird. But you guys saw that. That was wild. That was wild. Guys, yeah. I gotta wrap up this stream. So anyways, that was it. So if you're just joining right now, I'm gonna wrap this stream up in a little bit. So if you just joined, SpaceX caught a booster successfully. So we'll probably see the next few. Oh, no, it is not. Your sound is off. Microphone good. Is it off though? Oh no, I feel like Joe Barnard right now. It is not. Is it still off? No, it's not. It's not. It's not, chat. It's not. Not. Anyways, if you just joined, SpaceX caught a booster. And unfortunately, their first Block 2 ship, their next generation ship, like almost redesigned, fully redesigned almost. No, it's good. Okay. Scheduled. Experience a rapid and scheduled disassembly. Still don't know what, but you know. Follow social media, SpaceX. Follow them on social media. By the way, if you want some really good articles on Starship Block 2, go to the ringwatchers.com. Go to just Google Ring Watchers, or just go on their Twitter. Like they have some really good, like this year, like 5 articles I think about Starship. Like, goes way in depth, more in depth than I could ever say in like 3 words. So yeah, I mean 3 words. Anyways, but yeah, that was it. At least it launched. They catch the booster. Hopefully now they don't have more booster offshore diverts. I think they have a few launches at night, and I think the night launches require booster offshore divert. It's still cool. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Very excited. I mean, this was a cool stream. Apart from, you know, Ship 33 experiencing a rapid and scheduled disassembly, we didn't got to see the Starlink deployment. But anyways, you guys, this was a very fun stream. I'll tell you that much. It was a really fun stream. But yeah. Oh, hold on. Other side, just joining to let you know that the stream name is incorrect. That's true. Hold on. Let me Heck. That's true. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you. Thank you for okay. So you guys, 24 views. Guys, can we just get 2 more subscribers? I want to hit 620 subscribers. 620 subscribers. New video coming out next week about small cell launch vehicles. Is 30 minutes long. I'm gonna work on it to finish it as best as I can this weekend. So yeah, very exciting. Include some animations. It's gonna be cool. But yeah. If you guys wanna subscribe there, would appreciate. And also follow me on Twitter, you guys. I post renders. I post 3D renders, you guys. Just 1 more subscriber. Come on. Please. Just 1 more subscriber. I beg you. 1 more subscriber. Come on. We can do it. Not finishing until we get it. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Why wasn't incorrect? Well, it was because it says watch as Starship deploys its first payload. And you know, Ship 33 didn't, you know, make it. As you, if you're probably, yeah, you're joining for quite a while, so you know what, it's that. But yeah. Well, guys, subscribe for more videos coming. I promise there will be more than 1 video this year. So yeah, this next video coming is my longest video yet, and it's all scripted, and it took me like 1 day to record, and there were still parts that were like, no, you gotta retake. But most of them are now fixed. I just gotta edit the comparison part. Guys, subscribe! 26 views! Holy crap! Live! Guys, subscribe! Subscribe! Come on, new video coming out next week. I promise. 38 views! Guys, subscribe! Subscribe, new video next week about small cell launch vehicles. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Subscribe. Subscribe, you guys. New video next week. Next week, I promise ya. I promise you, brother. Did you see the... Yeah, we were showing on stream. We were showing on stream. Y'all, you guys subscribe. This is so good. Hey, guys, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. I promise you, don't leave. This is a good... I'm a 3D artist. I'm not joking. Literally, go to my YouTube channel. My latest video was 5 months ago. Jesus Christ, bro. Why? 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 gosh. Anyways, subscribe for more Starship and Blender content. Guys, any final questions, toss them in the chat because it's almost midnight and I gotta... Watch B14 pull an SN10. What do you mean? No, it will not pull an SN10. It won't. I'm sorry. No, don't say that. No. 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 Nuh-uh. 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 Booster 14 did not explode. It did not explode. Did it? It's going on to the OLM. It was go explode after landing. It's not exploding. I'm sorry. It's not exploding. It's not exploding. It's not exploding. It's not I mean, it's kind of toasty, but it's not exploding. Not yet. It won't. Are you a SpaceX hater? Yo, what's poppin'? Chimknin. I totally butcher your name. I'm so sorry. I don't know. John. Hello, y'all. Subscribe. New video coming next week. I'm actually not joking. I'm actually so excited for this video. It's like 30 minutes long. Guys, any questions? What happened? Are you kidding? Are you kidding, bro? SpaceX literally blew up a rocket in space in the name of Joey B. What do you mean explode? It had a rapid and scheduled disassembly. So ship 33, the ship on this flight, a booster was caught, but ship 33 experienced a rapid and scheduled disassembly, which was like very not expected, and it burned up in the atmosphere. We were just showing clips of it happening, so you can rewind back. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Very G. Oh my god, new Ryan Hansen space post. Hold on. Can't imagine how Starship engineers and technicians are feeling right now after pouring thousands of hours into ship 33 and to have a loss like that with so much data potential. Oh, must be heartbreaking. Hopefully this setback is a short-lived and ship 34 can excel where ship 33 can. Yeah. Dude, what? After pouring thousands of hours into ship 33, hope they got some data at least. This Truma is gonna... No, it won't. I will promise you the next ship will be a success. Next flight's already going, my guy. Booster did a clean landing and the fire coming out of it just... Yeah, it's QD. I think it's from the QD. Well, you guys, I gotta go because it's like midnight, almost midnight. But it was really fun doing the stream. Got lots of views, a few more subscribers. Make sure to subscribe. Next week, eventually, there will be a new video coming out. It's the longest video I've ever done. I'm so excited for it. It's about small cell launch vehicles, and it also kind of talks about the new launch vehicles. And yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be not a very deep dive because we mostly talk about like give an overview on each vehicle. I do manage to do some renderings of so some animations are there. But anyways, I think that's it, chat. This was fun. So if you're just joining, I'm going to end the stream right now, but quick recap, SpaceX launched Starship on its 7th flight. We were expecting a soft splashdown of the ship and deploying the first 10 dummy Starlink satellites, which V3, which were not just weight simulators, basically just simulating the weight and testing out the mechanism, but fortunately, that didn't happen. I was subscribed to you months ago, but I didn't remember. Well, thanks for subscribing, y'all. Thanks for subscribing. New video coming out. So excited. But yeah, anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. But anyways, hold on. So yeah, booster landed, catched, beautiful. But ship experience rapid and scheduled assembly. Still don't know what, but why. But there's lots of videos on that. Like videos now on social media. But yeah, anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for next week. I'm gonna this weekend I'm gonna be working on the new video. So very exciting. But until then, my name is Kion. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter for more renders. I'm gonna purchase a very expensive $300 thing soon. Can't tell you what. Stay tuned. It's for my renders. Very cool. But anyways, until next time, my name is Kyle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope SpaceX you learn a lot from this and implement changes to Ship 34, and hopefully we'll see the first successful Starship Block 2 ship go into orbit, land, deploy the first dummy Starlink satellites. Will be so cool. Anyways, my name is Kion, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations, SpaceX, on a successful catch. Hope you guys learned from Ship 33. But until next time, my name is Kion, and happy rendering, and see you all next time. Have a nice day.